when I was out in the mall in Georgia, and then I picked it up, and then it fit my Nokia, definitely fit my Sony, some random stuff. I had an MP3 player, put the headphones through here, and then that little MP3 player will rock out right there. And this is not even a camera bag, and then a Sony is not that big, but then I started using it to carry my stabilizer, 3-axis stabilizer. This is a gimbal, and you don't need a camera bag, but you do eventually, because your gear evolves. So this was officially my very first camera bag. It's a Manfrotto. I posted up in my blog when I first bought it, and I have to look up where all my nylon bags are, but I've never had an iPad that I would put in here. So this was always just for like nylon bags or other things. Like a lot of times I had these little clips here to hang off from my wrist, because I definitely didn't want to drop the camera. So a couple of times I climbed a couple bridges, and then I was like, oh shit, it was like so close to me. Here, this is my setup. This is the GoPro, the charger, and everything else that goes inside as far as the GoPro. You slide up your GoPro. I had my camera charger set up right there. There's a couple batteries, the breakdown for this one. I generally flip the screen. And I will have my camera there, my main camera backwards. I always carry my KISS. This is my second camera. The entire drone fits in there, and the microphone, and then you have your sock, or the dead squirrel, or whatever people call my setup. Then this is the second KISS battery that I have. So that's how I set up. Then I have side pockets, my actual Mac. I'll put it on in the back, and it's good to go. 3-axis stabilizer, that's where this gear is at. Additional accessories for the drone. Now this is my fast bag. I really like this bag. It's my secondary bag. It's also a Manfrotto bag, but as far as this one, you sling it on your shoulder. It's not a 2-shoulder strap or anything like that. Just put it on your shoulder. It's really easy as well as like the other one, but it's got 2 pockets, so you're very, very limited as far as the stuff to put in here. So those little sleeves that I bought, the plastic sleeves, they go in, and then you're very specific on what you're doing that day. And if you don't have the stuff that you need for that day, you're SOL, because this is all you're carrying. This goes in, so you have your camera. And if I wanted to take both my cameras, I have my main lens, my first camera, which is video, and then my secondary camera, and that's it. It's tucked away, it's neat, and then all the accessories and all the things that I would need on the side. I actually take this guy, and even then, it's got a section in the front where your lens doesn't meet, so it tucks in right there, just like that. And then I'll take a secondary lens. I haven't touched these in a little bit, and I'm doing construction, so this is not dust, this is sheetrock. There's sheetrock everywhere, so I don't want to open them, don't want to clean them. I'm gonna do one initial clean at the end of my construction project, and these guys, they're beasts. This one's my 35mm 1.8 f-stop. I love this lens, so either I take this one, or I take my 50 and I tuck it in the front. Or if I'm feeling brave, I take both of them. And that's it. That little small pointy angle right there can fit both of them. Now this one, you have to pick the things you want to put in there as far as configuration size. On the other bag, you just take all your gear. As far as me, this is all my gear. It's like everything that's in here, it's like that's what I have. But for this one, you take your drone. So you want your camera, your drone, batteries, and all the other stuff and the accessories on the side. Or you want your GoPro. So that's the configuration that I have as far as that. That's exactly how I kind of use that setup. I have this bag, which is the newest edition of my Manfrotto family. It's gonna be my new setup. It's a lot more rigid, it's a lot bigger. Even the straps you can reconfigure. One shoulder, two shoulder, but definitely there's more options to this than the other one. Here I have a ton more gear that I haven't even scratched the surface. As far as this one, this is my Pelican case. It's where I keep a ton of my SD cards, and I've been literally taking this to work as is, just like this. I have additional batteries. Haven't set it up, haven't done anything to it. So this is a stack of gear that I have, which is the gear that I've been using. I'll show you just like kind of where I'm at right now as far as a little bit overwhelmed as far as the things that I have been doing or need to be doing. So all these are just adapters, cages, like things that just go into the camera, and just stuff that I have to set time aside. This is a 7-inch display, which is way better than the 3-inch display that my older camera has, but it's all built in, like so. Plug and play, but this is 1080, so I'll be moving from a 1080p to a 4K.